Have you ever felt like your emotions are controlling you instead of the other way around? One moment, you're calm, and the next, you're overwhelmed by frustration, anxiety, or heartbreak. It's exhausting, isn't it? But what if I told you that the ancient Stoics had a method, a proven way to master your emotions, take control of your mind, and build unshakable inner peace? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to navigate life's challenges with the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Chapter 1. The Trap of Emotional Reactivity. Every single day we're bombarded with stress, work deadlines, relationship conflicts, social pressures. We react impulsively, letting emotions dictate our actions. And the Stoics, they saw this as a weakness. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." In other words, most of our emotional suffering isn't caused by external events, but by how we choose to interpret them. Think about it. How often do we let our thoughts spiral out of control over something trivial? A minor inconvenience suddenly feels like the end of the world. A passing remark from a colleague sticks with us all day, replaying in our minds, growing larger than life. But here's the truth. Our emotions don't control us. We control them. And the moment we realize that, everything changes. So let me ask you, how often do you let things beyond your control ruin your day? A rude comment? An unexpected setback? A text left on read? If this sounds familiar, keep watching, because we're about to break free from this cycle. And trust me, once you do, you'll never look at emotional reactions the same way again. Chapter 2. The Power of Selective Compassion. Compassion is a beautiful trait, one of the noblest qualities we can possess. But here's the hard truth. If you give too much of yourself without boundaries, you'll end up exhausted, resentful, and completely disconnected from your own needs. And let's be real. How many times have you felt drained after constantly putting others first? The Stoics understood this deeply. They believed in helping others, but never at the cost of their own peace. Because what good are you to anyone if you're running on empty? Think of it like a sinking ship. If you're drowning, you can't pull anyone else to safety. You need to stay afloat first. So the next time someone demands too much of your energy, pause and ask yourself, am I giving from a place of strength, or am I depleting myself for someone else's chaos? This is a game changer. And if this resonates with you, hit that like button so I know I'm speaking to the right people. Let's keep going, because this next part is where everything starts to click. Chapter 3. Cutting out toxic people. A hard but necessary choice. Be honest with yourself. Are there people in your life who constantly drain your energy? The complainers, the manipulators, the ones who always take but never give? The people who leave you feeling exhausted after every conversation? Here's the thing. Marcus Aurelius had it figured out centuries ago. He reminded himself every morning, "Today I shall meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. But I will not be shaken by them." That's the reality. You will encounter toxic people. You will deal with negativity. But here's what you need to remember. You don't have to invite them into your inner circle. You don't have to give them power over your emotions. Cutting toxic people out of your life isn't an act of cruelty. It's an act of self-respect. Because every minute spent entertaining their negativity is a minute stolen from your own peace and growth. And if you've ever felt guilty about walking away from people who bring you down, stay tuned. Up next, we're diving deep into the art of setting boundaries. Because this is where real change happens. Chapter 4, The Art of Saying No. Here's a Stoic secret. Saying no is not selfish. It's an act of self-respect. Think about it. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're actually saying no to your own peace, your own priorities, and your own well-being. We live in a world that glorifies overcommitment. We're taught that being nice means always being available, always agreeing, always accommodating. But here's the truth. Spreading yourself too thin doesn't make you kind. It makes you exhausted. Epictetus put it perfectly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So the next time someone asks for your time, your energy, or your emotional labor, take a moment. Pause. Ask yourself, is this aligned with my values? Will this bring me peace? If the answer is no, then give yourself permission to decline. without guilt, without over-explaining, and without feeling like you owe anyone an apology. Because your time and energy are not infinite resources. They're precious. And the people who truly respect you will understand that. And hey, if this is something you struggle with, let me know in the comments. What's the hardest part about saying no? Let's talk about it. Chapter 5. Control your tongue, control your destiny. Have you ever let anger or frustration get the best of you, only to regret it moments later? Maybe it was a harsh text, a cutting remark, or a sarcastic jab that felt good in the moment, but burned a bridge you didn't mean to destroy. Words have power. They can heal, or they can wound. They can build trust, or they can break it. The Stoics knew this well. That's why they mastered the art of restraint, understanding that a well-timed silence is often more powerful than an impulsive response. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "You always have the option of having no opinion." In other words, not everything needs a reaction. Not every insult needs a reply. Not every argument is worth your energy. So the next time you feel the urge to snap, criticize, or vent your frustration, do this. Take a deep breath. Pause for 3 seconds. Ask yourself, will my words improve this situation or make it worse? This simple habit alone can transform your relationships, protect your peace, and prevent the kind of regrets that keep you up at night. And hey, if you've ever regretted something you said in the heat of the moment, drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's learn from each other. Love without attachment. Love is beautiful, but attachment? That's where suffering begins. The Stoics taught that true love is freeing, not possessive. Marcus Aurelius put it best: accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with all your heart, but never be dependent on them. This means loving deeply, but never from a place of fear. When you love from a place of strength, you won't fear loss. You'll simply appreciate what is. Chapter 7. Why adversity is your greatest teacher. Tough times don't break you, they reveal you. Seneca said, "Fire is the test of gold, adversity of strong men." Every hardship you face is sculpting you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So the next time life throws a challenge your way, don't ask why me. Ask, what is this teaching me? Because on the other side of struggle is a version of you that is unstoppable. Chapter 8. Living in the now, the ultimate freedom. We spend so much time trapped in the past or worrying about the future that we forget the only moment we truly have, the present. The Stoics understood that the key to happiness isn't in chasing something out there. It's in embracing what's right here, right now. So take a breath, look around, be present, because this moment, this is life. Host, if you've made it this far, you're already on the path to emotional mastery. Now it's time to take action. Start practicing these principles today, and you'll see a shift in your mindset, your relationships, and your overall peace. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit that like button. It helps more people discover Stoic wisdom. And if you're serious about mastering your emotions, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we have more life-changing content coming your way. Remember, true strength isn't about avoiding emotions, it's about mastering them. Stay strong, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next video.